I hear you're an artist.
I'm no artist. I'm no fucking artist.
Well, how do you feel about painting?
I don't have a lot of experience with it.
Well, guess what?
What?
Today, you're gonna get that experience.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're gonna be painting today. And since it's Halloween theme, we're gonna make scary paintings.
I'm gonna paint my dad?
No. So let's get started. As you see, we already have all the paint. We got two canvases. What's plural of canvas?
Canvas. Two canvas. Two canvas.
Canvi?
Canvy?
We got a big one. And we got a small one. And I think you know the drill.
You want to just like wing it, or do you want to like make a sketch on here and then paint?
Dude, I can't even sketch. What do you mean? If you want to sketch it first and then paint it, that's all up to you.
Okay. No controversial takes here, but fuck aliens.
Well, I'm not gonna say fuck aliens, but
Oh, I like saying it just because it gets people mad.
it does actually.
My post-Avatar depression's kicking in.
Oh man,
What'd you do?
I got fucking dirty water on my fucking canvas already. Now it's really scary. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Oh, purple. You know, maybe we should talk.
What's going on with you?
I'm thinking of some scary movies I've watched lately. I saw the new Hellraiser.
Yeah, it was really good.
I really liked it. Then I rewatched I watched the original for the first time. It was interesting. I gotta say, I like the new one better. I feel like it's a very precise story, where the first one, even though it's still interesting. It's not like a bad horror movie or anything like that. But
It's very different than you'd imagine it be.
yeah, especially watching the other one first.
This sketching is really like awful because I have the purple light and the purple blends in really well with the charcoal pencil.
I'm sorry. I
didn't. No, it's all. I mean, I fucking help pick the color. I take partial blame.
think you should take all of it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, this is my last video here, guys. I'm gonna file an HR complaint with no one because there is no HR.
I am the HR.
I'll file a complaint against you with you.
Sit down. Let's talk. Well, it's about that. It's about the director, sir. What about him? Listen, this is a closed office. He won't hear what you had to say. Well, he touched me. Well, that's not appropriate at all. Well, I think we're gonna get to the bottom of this. And you get out, and the director's there, and he's the same person, but he's in director character. Goes, I heard what you're saying. It's so stupid, but
God.
I heard what you said about me.
I heard what you said. That's the only thing I can think of is that fucking Derek comedy bit. The one that we cannot repeat.
I don't even know what this painting of mine is. So far, it's just purple.
Well, you know, sometimes you need purple. It's a life lesson for you, kids. This is gonna be awful. Why? Okay.
You think yours is bad?
Yes.
That's all I got to say. Someone opened my yellow. What the fuck?
Wait, someone opened it?
Yeah, it was like half opened.
Oh.
The yellow's not feeling too well, guys.
This ain't smelling great either. Don't smell paint.
Yeah.
Or we should have got white.
Did I not get brown?
Brown?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but you can mix
Red and yellow?
Yeah, it should help make brown.
Or what? Oh, that's orange there. I got red. Something in the way. Hey, it's Halloween time, so we can watch the Batman.
Yeah.
That's a
Happy
Halloween movie.
Fucking Halloween.
So, Ethan, what's your favorite Batman movie?
Batman. The Batman, sorry.
Mine's the Batman versus Dracula.
The Batman versus Predator.
Did you watch that?
What? What?
Hold on.
What?
You have wait. You haven't seen that?
No, I just said a fucking random thing.
No, that's a fan film someone made. You gotta watch that. I think it's called Batman Dead End. My yellow and red is not mixing that well together.
Yeah, I noticed they're not really mixing incredibly well.
So far, my painting really sucks. Where's my other brush? What am I doing? I'm changing the game up. By that I mean just what I'm painting. It's just gonna be something different now. So what are your favorite horror movies you like to watch every Halloween?
I don't really have like a rotation to watch, but I do find myself watching like Lake Mungo.
Yeah, I saw you post it. I watched a little bit. It's one I gotta be like paying attention to. You know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters that they give you right away, and that's where I'm like a little overwhelmed.
Yes.
But I'm like it's one of those. Yeah. Once I have like I'm more awake, maybe I'll taser myself right before watching it. That'll wake me up.
That's a good idea. Everyone, tase yourself before watching Lake Mungo. No, it's one of those ones where it's like. It's a fake documentary, but like as it keeps going, you like I find myself getting like.
All right, Alex Jones, listen. Not everything's fake.
Okay. Okay. It's like some weird like Mandela effect thing where you think you like you think you see it and it's like it's
Now
not.
you don't.
Yeah.
Like the Disney Channel movie.
Yeah. Sure.
You remember that?
No.
Now You See Me. I think it had Frank Langella in it.
No, I know that Now You See Me with
No, not that. I fucking did not like that. No, it was a Disney Channel movie from like 2000. I want to say 7.
Yeah.
Because it was around the time of like High School Musical and stuff. But I'm pretty sure Frank Langella is the main guy in it, and to me that's always.
It's a weird fucking thing for a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, Frank Langella. I can't wait to see him in Fall of the House of Usher. Oh wait.
Yeah, it's one that like I feel like if I'm watching, like I get sucked in enough to where I'm like it doesn't feel like a fake documentary, because it feels like so like genuine, like it, like after you watch it, you're like, all right, yeah, no, that's I don't fucking believe in ghosts, but in the moment you're just like, oh fuck, this is fucking weird, and by the end of it, like I had an actual like chill from the ending, like it was fucking weird.
Were they multiplying?
Yeah, the lakes, there were multiple, there was Lake Mungos now, Lakes Mungo.
Oh, that's my favorite multiverse.
Yeah.
What other ones do you like to watch?
Mandy. But again, I can watch Mandy any time of the year.
I was gonna say you watch it every time. Like any second you get, you watch that movie. I feel like yours is coming in a lot better than mine. Like as far as the paint coming into it, I don't know if maybe I'm just adding way too much paint at once.
Yeah, I'm kind of like spreading it very thin. It's very like pastel type
Are
color.
you using just the small one or?
I'm using the regular.
Oh. Well,
I haven't used the small one yet. I'm gonna use that for details. But a lot of it too is like you get like a little bit on there and you just start like brushing it around and it just adds like a little bit like around like the edges where it like flattens it out. Yeah, it's more pastel type look to it.
Amy Pastel.
That's a funny joke, man. That's a really fucking funny joke.
I can't wait till she remakes Spider-Man again.
Again, yeah. What are some of your favorite like? I know you're not like as big in like horror.
I've grown an appreciation of horror films, and that's because of like growing up. There was a lot of dumb ones I watched, and I was like, I really don't like horror movies. It's like,
Yeah.
And then I saw a few that I'm like, huh, you know what? I think I get it now. I just watched a lot of shitty ones, and that's why I don't like them. Some horror movies I like, or have grown to like the first Halloween movie I really like. I didn't like it the first time I saw it, or I didn't. I guess I didn't appreciate the first time I saw it. I wasn't big on slasher movies, but then I was watching it. I respect what they did with that first one more than a lot of other horror films around that time. Like Friday the 13th, I was never a big fan of those movies. Some of them are still watchable, I would say, but they're not like movies I'm gonna rave about or anything like that. I think the fourth one is the one I could probably watch the most out of that series, though.
That was the final.
The final chapter.
Yeah. That's the one where Tom Savini came back to do the effects because he was like, all right, I started this franchise, so I'm going to end it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did the effects for the first one.
There was actually like a decent character in it that wasn't the generic every single Friday the 13th movie where it didn't matter. There's not a lot of likable characters in Friday the 13th, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I never really cared for it. But that's a lot of...
It's a lot of horror movies.
Yeah, like, and I you know what? That might have been what part of my problem was, too, is that just anything I like that kept my interest in watching it because there was no likable character. As far as other horror movies I actually like to watch, I like to watch, what do I like to watch? Ethan, what's my line? You know, I did watch the Nickelodeon, like, Halloween disc. Why did you laugh at that?
You said Nickelodeon. I was not expecting to hear that.
And so which goes over like SpongeBob, a Halloween episode, which I think is still a classic.
Or like he like cuts off his fucking like
Yeah,
skin.
yeah, and it's just his brain at the end. That's a classic. You can't beat that.
Yeah, it's such a weird fucking image. Like especially
And they never do it again.
Yeah, no one ever talks about it. And it's like, oh no, that's
Here's
my
something else
brain.
nobody ever talks about. Squidward goes, "Why haven't I worn this yet?" And he never did. When is he gonna wear it? I just want one episode.
So you watched SpongeBob Halloween special?
It was just SpongeBob. There was the Fairly Odd Parents with the Jackobots.
Oh fuck, I forgot all about that.
Oh, I never forget about the Jackobots. Ha 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 ha, and then they went to commercial.
I don't remember that very much
do
at all.
because that annoyed the fuck out of me as a child, as a wee lad.
Oh, yeah,
Nirvana,
Nirvana
the band, the
band.
show,
Yeah.
the Halloween special, what they did.
The book.
The book, yeah, that's a classic. Ruff, 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 ruff. That's one of the best like Halloween specials that I've ever seen.
It's like such a
And then
one.
they put a lot of like time into that too.
They got the guy who did the effects for The Void in Psycho Gorman.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's
I didn't know that.
That's why like any like the practical effects, it's all him.
That's fucking nuts.
Because he's a Canadian. Some of our favorite movies are made by Canadians. I know it's scary.
Stop it. It's not true.
Just wait till you figure about Matt and Jay.
What about Matt and Jay?
Nothing.
Oh.
That's why we could just say the Dirties takes place in America since there's guns.
You know what? Sure. It works.
Yeah, even sorry.
I don't know if I consider it a Halloween movie, but it is one of my favorite horror movies. But even though it's not, I don't know if it's really considered a horror movie too. Let me in.
I consider that a horror movie, yeah.
The reason I said because I think it's more drama with horror than it being a horror movie.
It's more horror adjacent.
Okay.
And I consider that horror still. Like I consider, I can say Super Dark Times is a horror movie because it's a psychological thriller, but at the same time it has a lot of horror elements.
Super Dark Times, I feel like it's just a movie that's on edge at all times. Like
Yeah, you watch it and you're just like, what the fuck?
like even when nothing's happening, you just feel like, oh fucking Jesus, like. And then when shit does start happening, you're like, oh no. And then when nothing happens again after, you're like, I'm still not comfortable.
Yeah, because it's like, what is it? You deal with like the main problem of the movie, and then like the main character also has like nightmares and like dream sequences. And it's
what
like,
are real and what isn't, and you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on anymore.
like the one frame of him having the nightmare where like the kid's back, and like he wakes up, and for like a few frames you see him in the reality, just like still like sitting on his chest. He's like a bloody, and then it comes back to normal. It's like that's fucking weird.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I gotta start using Shudder for like more than just like.
Yeah, for what?
For like a couple things, because I only watch it for like a couple Shudder originals.
The problem is there's a lot of shitty horror movies on Shudder too.
There are.
That they just kind of like fill up their library with just to have enough.
Yeah.
But that's not to say there's some good stuff on there.
Yeah, I like it because it's literally like $5 a month. You get stuff like
It's a lot better than what it was. I gotta say that there's a lot more on there now than there was when it started.
It reminded me of like old Netflix for a little while.
Yeah. Hold on. What do you consider old Netflix?
2013, 2014.
Okay, I consider 2012. So that's when I got it.
Yeah, I didn't have it at the time. That's when I first watched It's Such a Beautiful Day.
Did you really watch it back then?
That was I think 2014. And I was like, oh, this is weird. And I watched it again like later on. I was like, this is a lot different than I remember it being.
When I first got Netflix, the first movie I watched was Party Monster, starring Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green. That was a weird fucking movie. I was like, wow, this is it. This is my first Netflix movie that I watched. Oh, that's how I also watched The Devil's Carnival for the first time. Because it was on Netflix back then.
That's another movie I gotta watch again. Because I watched Repo and then I watched Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. My plate looks like vomit compared to yours. Yours is very precise and...
Yeah,
Hey, sir, we're recording in here. Back the fuck up.
He's challenging us.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm going ghost. I got something on my painting that I don't know what it is. It might be part of the brush that just fell on. Oh no, I got color mixed up. Trying to push it off. Get out of here. Horror movies. Opposite day. Santa Claus is a horror movie if you think about it. He fucking killed Santa in it.
Killed Santa, then had to become what he destroyed.
Became the very thing you swore to destroy.
Imagine swearing to destroy Santa Claus. What a fucking weird plot.
Like I said, like Let Me In is one of my like favorites, and that's one of the reasons why I was so happy when Matt Reeves was finally announced to direct the Batman, because he pulled everyone from that crew back.
Yeah, Greg Fraser.
Yeah, and then Michael Giacchino.
Yeah.
That was my three. Those, I'm like, if they had those three people together at least, that's what I want. I just want them to capture the magic from Let Me In back onto the Batman, and it did not disappoint. Dave Made a Maze was weird.
Yeah, I like though. It's like really like
it's fun. Now the documentary part is the only thing kind of drove me nuts a bit.
Yeah,
I feel like that bit went on for a while, like too long.
But I think it's just like a nice little like charming little movie though.
It is. Let's see a few ones I liked. Shiny I liked. Get Out, The Lighthouse, The Alien, Jaws, The Thing, Annihilation, Last Night in Soho, X. What We Do in the Shadows is listed as horror, and I think that is fucking wrong. That is not a horror movie.
It's comedy with some horror elements, but it's not.
It is a comedy movie first, though. Like, very first. Titan was interesting.
Yes.
Both of them were... Titan and Raw were both, like, fucking...
I still gotta see
uncomfortable movies to watch. Eraserhead, ugh.
Dude, I can't even tell if Eraserhead is horror, but, you know...
Scared me.
I
think of that baby all the time.
I think I, like...
Every time I watch SpongeBob, I think of the baby.
What? I think of the baby.
The baby? What about the baby?
Every time I think of SpongeBob, I think of the baby. I think when I watched Eraserhead, like, I got more of what he was trying to do, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, I still have no fucking clue what the story. Like, I can see where he's coming from about, like, fatherhood and shit like that, but, like...
Yeah.
Like, or not ready to be a father, but, like...
But a movie really weird at times where I'm like, I don't even know what the hell's happening.
Yeah. You would not like the Twin Peaks: The Return. Because it is. Like, Twin Peaks, you can understand what's happening. It's like, alright, this is weird, but, like, I know what's going on. The rest of it's, like, The Return is, like, fucking, like, alright. Even Kyle MacLachlan didn't know what was happening. I'll say Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me might be David Lynch's, like, best, like, work. Because it delves into the whole, like, idea of, like, what... The mystery of the whole, like, first death in Twin Peaks. Like, the whole reason it starts. But it also, like, expands on, like, a character who knows that they're going to die, pretty much. And it's, like, kind of just tragic.
That's the prequel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got David Bowie in it for, like, 3 seconds. Apparently he's supposed to be a big character and just had other plans. Okay, someone's, like, wanting to watch this with me. How the fuck is Labyrinth?
From memory, I did not care for Labyrinth. I'm going to say that right now. Labyrinth was fucking weird. Yeah, it's not one of mine that I'd go back to. It was just a really odd movie that I could see why some people liked it. As far as like the Jim Henson projects, it's not one of my favorites to watch.
Okay. That's fair, yeah.
David Bowie, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence said that you should check out.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was actually a really good movie that I wish more people knew about. I was about to start talking about war movies in a second. I was like, no, hold on, pull it back.
Climax.
That's a good one.
Dude, people should watch Climax.
Climax is a good one.
If you haven't seen Climax, don't look up anything about it. Just watch it. You watched the Banana Splits.
I did.
What are your feelings about? Did that one like succeed more?
Listen,
you think?
The fan base of Banana Splits fucking hates that movie. Me going in, I didn't know Banana Splits was a real thing. I had no clue that it was real until I saw the Hanna-Barbera company credited at the end, and I was like, what the fuck is that about? And that's why I looked into it. Then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I think I was on Facebook. I found the fan group for the Banana Splits. Mm-hmm. And they're like, if you are a fan of the movie, do not bring that up in here. We do not talk about that movie. I was like, what the fuck?
It's fucking funny.
I thought it was, like, as the movie itself, though, not knowing anything about it, I still think it's, like, a fun movie. It's dumb, but I think it's self-aware.
It's probably going to be better than the Five Nights at Freddy movie, being Five Nights at Freddy's.
And what?
I don't. I have no faith in like movies about like, or was it fucking Willy's Wonderland, where that's like, oh,
that was boring.
I don't care.
That
about
movie was boring.
Yeah.
It was not fun at all. I was so frustrated with that movie.
My favorite thing though is the interview with Nicolas Cage, where he's like, "Yeah, I've always wanted to play like, a character that doesn't speak," and I'm like, "Yeah, because you just want to get paid for nothing."
Why do I keep grabbing yellow? I don't need yellow.
Me when I don't need yellow.
Bow down before the one you serve. You're gonna get a T-shirt.
I love that they fucking put that on Twitter.
What was it?
It was for the Black Mirror.
But what were the words? Because I did not do them right.
You're gonna get a new T-shirt.
That's what it was. There we go.
Oh, I Saw the Devil.
Oh, that's a great one.
That's a great horror movie. Because it's like it's horror, but it's also like a thriller first and foremost. But there are some
there's
elements.
there's a lot of horror elements in it. That's a movie that has like goes back and forth with the genre, and when it goes back and forth, it goes back and forth really hard.
Yeah.
That was one where I watched. I was like, I gotta watch that again. I was like, what the fuck?
And I remember you saying, like, you described it perfectly, like, after you first watched it, where you're like, even if it didn't have subtitles, you knew exactly what was happening. Like, it's such a perfectly, like, visually, like...
I say that?
You said that, yeah.
Wow.
You're like, you was like, this could have been a silent movie where, like, no one talked, and you would have clearly understood everything going on.
I feel like you're quoting someone else for some reason. I feel like I did not say that because that
You
sounds
said
like
something like that.
I feel like if I said that, I'm impressed with myself. Like I don't feel like I like the confidence in me right now says that I did not say that.
I seriously feel like you did, though.
All of a sudden, it's like we pull up a clip of like another actor that really liked the movie, and he says it. You're like, oh, it was him. It's like Ryan Gosling or something. Like I don't know. Who likes horror movies?
It's just Nicholas Winding Refn talking about his own movie.
Kind of like what's his name does for his. Oh wait, is that who that was?
Yeah, for Only God Forgives.
Yeah. I was like when you said I name didn't click for a second. Then I was like, wait a minute. Oh, I think that's the guy he's actually referring to. Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch Only God Forgives because apparently so many people are like, "Oh, it's so good." And I'm like, I fucking hated it.
It's not recording.
Did it stop? Did we fill it up?
Shouldn't have.
It says it's full.
Oh, give me it real quick.
All right. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall.
What is that from?
Helps me forget about my cancer.
What is that from?
It's just a video.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I visualized it now. Okay. Other horror movies?
Yeah. The Loved Ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
That movie is fucking weird, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, when I rewatched it, like,
and it's a short movie too. It's only an hour and 20 minutes or something like that.
yeah, it's something like that. But like, I rewatched it with headphones on, and man, that sound design is fucking intense. God, Looney Tunes back in action.
I love that movie. Did you know who directed that?
Wasn't that Joe Dante?
Yeah.
That's fucking wacky. How much money do you think he made?
Not enough.
Anyway, horror movies.
Looney Tunes back in action.
Yep, horrifying.
That was horrifying. Space Jam 2. That's a scary movie.
The Loved Ones by, what's his name? I don't fucking remember. I lost track of it. Anyway, that's a good movie.
Oh, Sean
Byrne.
Sean Evans.
Sean Byrne.
Barbarian.
Barbarian's really good.
Barbarian is I was really happy with. I actually saw it twice in theaters.
Damn, I wish I did. I'm the one that sees movies multiple times. I don't get it.
How many times did you watch The Batman in theaters?
I think that was 3 times. Yeah, I think I saw it 3 times.
Did you go twice without me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know I saw it at least. I saw it at least twice. I went once with you, and I think once.
I remember you said you saw it in the
myself.
adult, the
The Regal.
How,
yeah.
how many times did you see Batman versus Superman in theaters?
We saw that 3 times.
I saw it 5 times.
Jesus Christ.
What? You kept giving me free tickets. What am I supposed to do? Not go? Saw Amazing Spider-Man like 4 or 5 times.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Dude, I don't even know if I've seen that movie like more than twice. Oh, how can I forget about like one of my all-time favorites, Midsommar?
I still haven't watched the director's cut.
You should. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it more than the theatrical. Yeah. Oh, I'm pissed. They took The Empty Man off of HBO Max.
I want to watch that again too.
And there's no physical release for it.
Is there not?
No.
What the hell?
No, you can only like buy it on like Amazon as like Prime Video.
That's dumb.
Yeah, like movies deserve physical releases.
Disney made that, right? I mean, technically, 20th century.
Yeah, it was bought and released during the merger, so it didn't get any advertising.
Sounds like how a merger works.
Yep.
Look at what Warner Brothers is doing now. I mean, Discovery doing with Warner Brothers now.
Man, fuck them.
Canceled my Batgirl movie.
And they still released Don't Worry, Darling. We only have the money to release 2 movies this year. Fucking Black Adam and Don't Worry, Darling. Let's talk about Wolf of Snow Hollow.
Oh, yeah, that's a fucking awesome one. I saw it on Prime, and I was like, even though I own it, I'm like, well, I don't know how Blu-ray, but I'm like, that's one I love watching. I love watching him. I really don't think it matters what fucking movie it is. Mm-hmm. If he's in a movie, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
so,
like even Halloween Kills, I will watch the first like 10 minutes.
and then I'll turn it off after.
Yeah, 'cause that's all it deserves. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the new one, but whatever.
I don't.
I forgot it was even coming out like next week.
It's out now.
It's out now?
It's playing right now. Ethan, Halloween ends tonight.
Halloween ends tonight.
Oh no, this is not looking good. Oh man, if I add it to the whole thing, maybe that'll fix it. I don't know now.
I was thinking about adding some more color, but I think that might be going a little too much.
I went way too much. This is one way to do it.
Okay. just think
for
you added
shit.
way too much color, and now you're just, alright, let's add more color. Oh, damn it, I got the fucking paint on the brush.
Damn it, I hate when that happens.
I hate when I fucking do what I'm supposed to do.
I don't think mine's gonna get any better. I think this is the end game. We're in the end game now.
Mm-mm. Oh wow, dude, it's just like that movie.
Yeah, Lawnmower Man.
That's not a name I was fucking expecting to hear today. Holy shit.
Alright, I think I'm done with mine. I can't do anything else.
I'll have my finishing touches. This is gonna be a comparison.
It stopped recording.
Fuck me.
Yeah, give it back to me.
Dude, I saw a fucking white kid who looked like he came from the movie 8 Mile, but he sounded like he came from fucking West Side Story.
What the fuck does that mean?
Imagine.
So it's Eminem like, oh,
Eminem.
when you're a jet, you're
Yeah,
a jet
yeah.
till the end.
Yeah, just imagine fucking
Oh my god, I want to
Eminem
see
with
that
like a
movie, whatever the
1920s
fuck.
New Yorker accent. Just, well, you see over there, you got the fucking the we don't associate with them.
It's just, he's pointing in a mirror. but boss, ain't that you? Ain't that yous? Like I said, we don't associate with them.
You gotta be your enemy. You gotta be your own biggest enemy. Yeah, I saw him at Publix, and I just had all I could do just not to be like, what just happened? When you're a cunt till the end. Dude, every time I look at one of the fucking holocron or whatever the fuck.
Sorry?
What? This is a holocron, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Every time I look at it, I think that's like the lament configuration from Hellraiser.
That'd be a cool prop to have.
Yeah. I want to get the new one though. Like, it looks slightly different.
Yeah, if it comes a blade.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. I want to solve one and just fucking
I did it.
cut my hand open.
Uh-oh. Hi, we're back again.
Yeah.
Camera cut off. It's scary.
Yeah.
All right, so we ready?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll go first. So mine's a pumpkin on a grass field, and as a sky I did purple, and it's scary because I painted it. Now, as you can tell, it's really fucked. Yeah, painting is not. I'm not good at it. I'm just not good at it. That's mine. Also, I don't know if you know, those were rocks. I was trying to do something else with them, and it just fucked up. So I was like, it's a big fucking boulder in the grass.
Fair.
All right, what's yours?
I got a skull on a purple and bluish background. I got a little bit of blue and purple on its face, but I kind of worked that into it, and I got blood coming out of its eyes and nose.
Can I ask how? Okay, hold on. Let me. How did you get yours so fucking precise and like absorbed, where mine is like still like wet and globbed up, and even no matter how I spread it, it's just like nope.
I didn't put a lot on the brush, and then I like kind of like
Oh, you
tapped
did
it
like
out,
that.
and then like
Oh.
the more I had on there, the more I just like kept spreading it, and just more like trying to like get it over more surface.
Ah.
So it's just a lot of just like doing that, and also to get like lines, I would just like tap, and then like work it like that. So it's just a lot of like just patience, I guess.
Mine's obviously better though.
Oh yeah, bigger is better.
That's why all the ladies love me.
Yeah, that's why I can't.
They just see my fat fucking ass and they're like, oh boy, bigger is better. Suffocate me.
Let's get this over with.
We're gonna hang these on the fridge.
I thought you were saying hang my.
Oh! You know what? I think I might. Fuck it.
Anyway, yeah.
They're gonna be like, why'd he do it? As I'm hanging from the rafters, they'll be like, why did he do
gonna be
it?
like
And they're gonna see this pain, and you're like, oh.
It's gonna be like X, where they come and see the camera, and they're like, "What do you think's on here?" It's just one goddamn fucked up horror picture.
You know what I learned? I should never paint again.
I gotta like practice painting more. I kind of enjoyed this.
Well, I'm glad you got something out of it. I just got depression. Well, I've had that, but I just got more of it.
We pretty much just had a podcast episode where we were just like painting shit. I think that's what helped out. It's like I had other stuff to focus on and think about.
This is my real masterpiece. It looks like
Whoa!
It looks like the Page Master.
The fuck is the Page Master?
Ethan, you don't know what the Page Master is?
It just turned really red real quick, and then you said that.
Now, Ethan,
Yeah,
this is art.
that's art. Holy shit, that looks like Ratatouille.
After I fucking stomped on him.
We have no footage. Come on, let's leave.
Ah!
Yeah, that can be how we end it.
He's a madman. Help us, save us.